neck of the woods. So hopefully, if you're watching, you'll get this biggest picture. It's supposed to begin in exactly about 10 minutes. We'll go and talk to some people, see what's up. There's a lot of groups here. There's 1199, which is a big union. There's probably Make the Road. I think that's probably Make the Road, I'd imagine. Coalition of immigrant groups. So it hasn't begun yet, and it's already a pretty good turnout. We'll certainly talk to some people holding signs. Like the outfit, we got something in blue, repping the NYC. See if anybody, hey Becca, nice to have you. How you doing? Good, good. I got a little YouTube. Don't know if you're interested in talking and explaining why you're here. No worries. Thank you anyway. Some people don't want to. It's always a little awkward at the very beginning, but we'll try to talk to some people, ask them why they're here. But yeah, good amount of people. Hasn't even begun yet, but already people are assembling. We got Brown T chilling. Convinced her to go. She gave me this tripod, so that's why the picture's so much better. So she says hello. So I really do appreciate the tripod. Nemesis says, hey Dodge, hey Mrs. Dodge. Respect. I got there. A little. We've only gone on 3 dates, but one step at a time. But yeah, no, nice nickname.
They didn't think we were gonna last. Remember?
What, Michael Jackson? That moment?
They didn't think we were gonna last. Remember last time? We went
That's fine. I thought you were quoting. There's a famous scene with Michael Jackson and Lisa Marie Presley on MTV, right? And then she's like, and they say that this wouldn't last, but then they broke up like 2 months later. But you know, so we'll last longer than that. Somebody says you're really likable. Agreed. You got charisma.
Thank you.
I agree with that wholeheartedly.
I came outside with my rain boots. It's not even raining anymore. I'm hot.
You don't even need it. So what brought you out? What brought you out? Like what got me to convince you to come out? Is this your first protest you've ever been to?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
I went to a protest before, like when I was in college. I don't even remember what the protest was about.
That's funny.
But,
so everybody else is gone.
It was Black Lives Matter. I think this is when I forget the kid's name. He got shot in the street.
There's too many to remember.
Too many of them.
Yeah.
When I remember the name, I'll let you know.
George Floyd?
No, it wasn't George Floyd. It was
before then, Trayvon Martin.
It was before Trayvon. I forget his name.
That's the tragedy. There's like Eric Garner. He didn't get shot. There's a lot of them. That's the tragedy.
I forget the name. I remember my son was like 1 when it happened.
Okay. So like 5 years ago.
No, 12. Like
that long.
Years
ago. I wonder like Kai Gurley. Yeah. Freddie Martin.
That's why I came.
I appreciate it. Thanks for coming through. And do you ever worry about your neighbors, like anybody that you know, and because you're right in Brooklyn, anybody that you know that's getting nervous about the presence of ICE, or everybody seems chill? All right.
It's not really much of a conversation.
Yeah, no. Unless you're like politically plugged in.
I did go to breakfast about 2 weeks ago, and this lady, she was arguing with the chefs. The chef was Spanish, and she kept saying, I'm gonna call ICE, but that's it.
Oh, she actually saw a little bit. That's scary. That's wild.
I don't think she did it, but I think
it's a big threat, though.
Yeah, she just said it to scare them.
Yeah, I feel you. So say their names, too damn many. Just look at the chat. Somebody said Emmett Till. That was way back.
Yeah, Emmett Till was
that was 55. None of us were around. I knew you'd be here. Definitely. Cigarettes are bad for you, Cece. I'm going to die at 60. That's all right. I ain't got no kids. Rittenhouse. She definitely was not marching for Kyle Rittenhouse. I can promise you that. No, somebody made a joke. They say, like, who are you protesting for? And somebody said Rittenhouse. There's this guy named Kyle Rittenhouse who was like a white dude who shot a protester. But he was like a big, the right like coalesced behind him.
Oh, okay.
So somebody's making a joke. He was like the cause of the right. Damn, I don't know what any of you guys are talking about. We'll try to talk to people, see what's up. Damn, they'll say that. Well, I don't know how to phrase it, Cece. I don't know how else to say it. How are you? What are you handing out? I like it. What group are you part of?
Refuse Fascism.
Good for you. Keep up the good work. So we got Refuse Fascism. Want to check that out? Now, some of the conservative people are not fond of this right now, but hey, as somebody says, look at all these freaks. Damn, you guys are hardcore. This is an open chat, by the way. Nobody will be banned. Anybody can say what they would like. Might be the only chat. where that's the case. You got some other press. You got Telemundo. We'll do a quick look around, see all the signs. Look, ICE, MF Brown shirts. Yeah, this is a good cadre of people. You got the Democratic Socialists. Please subscribe if you want to subscribe. But again, we'll get to talking to people relatively soon. Get more of a visual. Again, much better. Thank you for the stand. Where are you at? We are right downtown New York City, near City Hall. This would be Borough Hall, I think, technically. So this is probably the largest one in the city, but there's a citywide day of action against ICE. I don't know if it's nationwide. I think it probably is, because I think Buffalo and Rochester are doing something. So I think it's nationwide, but this is probably one of the biggest ones. Sending nukes, says Daniel. Good luck with that. We got some rattling, but yeah, very good attendance. Delete your social media accounts. I don't think so. Now I'm gonna ask you. We got some signs. Melt ice. I like that. I might walk around. I feel so bad with your stuff though. I hate to have you like moving your stuff all around.
I think to support you.
Well, it's very nice.
You can walk around and do your thing.
You sure? I don't mean to be rude, and I hate to. Are you sure? Okay, I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, because there's a lot of moving around. So yeah, you're the best. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's nice, sir. I don't mean to. I hate. It's like a little awkward. I appreciate somebody being there, but it's like you always want to be considerate, but then you also have to kind of get in the fray too. So respect to her attitude. There will be speaking soon, so I'll come back to her. See if I see anybody I know. We got some music. What's this crowd's on demand?
Members of the Progressive Caucus are doing a series of actions on Saturday.
Got the Progressive Caucus. I don't know what to see. How are you? Good, thank you. I got a little YouTube. Don't know if you'd be interested in talking about what inspired you to show up. And no worries. Thank you anyway. Not a lot of people want to talk. That's okay. It's always a little awkward finding that first person, but we'll find them.
Thank you so much.
Fan of what you guys do.
Awesome.
Keep up the good work.
Thanks. Yeah, we're doing a series of actions.
Cool. I got a little YouTube, by the way, just FYI.
Oh,
but
cool.
yeah, if you don't mind explaining, Progressive Caucus in the City Council.
Yeah, I'm the executive director of the Progressive Caucus for the City Council.
Awesome.
Our members are doing a day of action on Saturday. The series of actions: small business flyering, know your rights, marches in 3 of the 5 boroughs.
Oh, excuse me, not to interrupt, but I just wanted to ask something. Do you know about the Dino Bob Holden?
Sorry.
Bob Holden, the councilman in Queens,
Yeah,
sure,
the Dino.
who
He's
was a
the
Republican and then a Democrat.
He's a Dino. Completely
It's
trash.
his party is of convenience. Yeah.
Yes. Like he's a complete opportunist. He sucks altogether.
Yeah. Well put.
And unfortunately, he's term limited, so he'll be out soon.
Yeah. Well, if 2 people on his staff are running against each other, though, so dance if you do, dance if you don't.
Oh my God.
Anyway,
So
nice to
funny.
meet
Nice to meet you. Last thing I want to ask you.
They cannibalize each other.
That's true. Do you have a horse in the race for council speaker? I know Chris Martínez running, some others, or you kind of look at that when you get to it?
Yeah, I want to see Progressive hold that seat.
Cool,
so
me too.
That's all I can really say.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Oh, well, I'll ask you about it. Good to meet you. Thank you. How are you?
I'm good, and yourself?
Good, thank you. Well, I'm glad you're paying attention to the council, and so you really have your ear locally.
No, definitely. I mean, especially because we have private and public sector nurses, so.
Okay, so are you
helps us in our battle when we're dealing with H&H folks?
okay? Are you part of 1199 or just?
Oh no, nice done. The New York
nice.
State nurses.
Oh, cool. Statewide, cool. Good for you. And yeah, do you have a horse in that race? I know Chris Martínez running. Some others are running.
I don't think we internally.
Right. Or even
Me
personally. Yeah.
I love Carmen.
Cool. Yeah. Good choice. Yeah.
I mean, as a
Heart's in
person
the
of
right
labor,
place.
who wouldn't want the labor chair?
Sure. And it's taken a lot of bold progressive votes. You know, hasn't been a shrinking violet at all.
I'm sure our political action committee will get together with the board.
Yeah, you support who that is. How many people do you think are running at this point? You think it's like 4?
Well, first time I heard Chris Martínez. Chris
Yeah, he says
Julie
stuff.
Menon, I think.
Oh, right, she is running. She'd be an interesting cat. A little too development heavy, friendly.
All right, so we're gonna practice some chants.
Powers?
How's everybody
Keith
doing?
Powers, yeah.
He's not from Limited, right?
Well, yeah, but he ran for borough president.
No hate,
So
no
I don't
fear.
think. So I don't think. I think he was interested
Welcome
last
here.
time.
No
Yeah.
hate, no fear.
Yeah, it'll be a race of like 4 people at least.
No hate,
Yeah.
no fear.
Yeah, will be. Well, good meeting you. Thank you.
No hate,
I'm done.
no fear.
Pleasure. Yeah. I'm gonna find shot.
Ice out of New York.
Ice, baby.
Ice.
Go have some good conversations. I'm finding Shy, wherever she might be at. Oh, right on a minute. There she is. Cool.
We got a sprint.
What up? I don't want to leave you hanging too long.
Oh my God.
No, I appreciate. Well, they're chanting now anyway, so I want to check in. But yeah, I'll get a full court view. I'll be back in a couple moments. All the borders have to go.
Hey, hey, ho, ho. ICE agents have to go. Hey, hey.
Ho ho! ICE agents have to go. Hey hey! Ho ho! ICE agents have to go. Hey hey! Ho ho! ICE agents have to go. Hey hey! Ho ho! Agents have to go. Anthony. Should be laughing at that, but should actually kind of make me laugh. New vertical makes it hard to follow chat. Yeah, is the chat format different? It seems like it's changed or something. I was watching Becky talk shit about me, and I'm like, the chat changed. Donald is ice and speed done. He says, well, hey, we're all right here. Thing in Dallas yesterday says Indians do these protests. Huh? That's a take. That is a take.
Thank you for being here tonight.
Let me try to get a good
Rain or
view.
shine, real commitment from all of you.
See where the speaker is. Pardon me.
My name is Natalia Aristizábal, and I am the Deputy Director of Make Their Own New York. This evening, thousands of New Yorkers are displaying a powerful message about unity and resistance. That's right. We cannot stay silent while ICE operates in the heart of our city, in that building right behind us, kidnapping New Yorkers and separating families and loved ones from their communities. Over the last month, community groups, elected officials, and New Yorkers across our city have begun to witness the disturbing patterns of ICE agents detaining immigrants at the court hearings, and we also know they've gone to our neighborhoods. These coordinated and cruel events are an assault on immigrant communities and a direct violation to individual and human rights. That's right. We will not stand by while our neighbors are being taken and disappearing from their communities, and some have even died while in custody. Recently, a man passed away just this last week in Long Island, and a tragedy like that should never, ever happen. That's why we're here in front of this building, in this area, in front of Federal Plaza, to say ICE is not welcome in New York. Say it with me. ICE
Is not welcome in New York.
We have also heard repeatedly from this administration that it threatens to invade our city with the military, ICE, and any other agency they can think of. And we do not need this in New York. This isn't about helping our city. It's about hurting us. We don't need federal troops in New York. So, to that we say, hands off New York. Repeat with me.
Hands off New York! 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 Hands off New York!
Today we're calling on our elected officials to use the power they have to protect immigrant communities. There are many things that representatives in Albany and right here in City Hall can do. And the most important two pieces of legislation is the New York City Trust Act and New York for All. Today we learned of a report that shows that the Department of Corrections officers violating our sanctuary
This is interesting.
cities,
In my chat, open chat, there's
and insufficient internal checks to make
a lot
and
of
we need to
people
make sure
not
that doesn't
supporting
happen
this. It's
again.
interesting. Most
This shows us what we've
my
known
chat.
from a really long time, which is the patterns of sanctuary cities violations, and we need accountability, and we need the New York City Trust Act now. New York for All will also stop the collaboration with ICE.
I agree with it,
and
to port
all
the
the way
Irish.
from New York, Albany, Buffalo,
Irish only.
to down here in New York City, and it will protect thousands of immigrants and send a clear message that our state institutions cannot collude with ICE to snatch our people. The governor and the legislator must act now. So when I say New York, you're going to say for all. New York,
For all!
New York,
For all!
New York. Today we're joined by labor unions, community organizations, advocates, elected officials, but we're really here to recognize you and every single person that's standing in resistance and solidarity. These are our neighbors. These are the people that we know, that we meet, that make life great in New York, and we're here to protect us because community is the only thing that's going to keep us safe. This is what's going to resist the attack of the federal administration. We're going to hear very soon from a short list of speakers, and then we're going to march around Federal Plaza, that building that's right there. And we're going to show them that New Yorkers are standing together, united for immigrant communities and against the brutal federal attacks. With this, I'm going to start with our first speaker. So let me introduce to you Gabby Silva from ICE Out of New York campaign. Let's give Gabby a round of applause.
Repeat after me. We want justice, you say how?
We want justice, you say how?
Stop the deportations now!
Stop the deportations now!
We want justice, you say how?
We want justice, you say how?
Full rights for immigrants now!
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 Thank you. My name is Gabby. I'm here with ICE Out of New York, a coalition of organizations that are working to organize and mobilize people who want to get involved in defending our immigrant neighbors, to stop deportations, to stop the raids, and to demand full rights for all immigrants now. The Trump administration is launching a massive propaganda war to hide the fact that for months now, our immigrant communities have been the victims of violence, not the perpetrators. Just this week, we saw another worker die in ICE custody. This is the 14th person to die in ICE custody this year. Our people have been shot at and died while running from ICE. Day laborers have been captured and disappeared while working in factories and in farms. Our people have been ripped apart from their families. And from the racist ruling elite, all we see is nonstop racist and violent rhetoric dehumanizing language against anyone who dares to disagree with them. Just recently, a Fox News anchor suggested that the UN should be bombed. They want to turn reality upside down and present themselves as the victims. We know the truth, and we want to make it clear to everyone that they are trying to intimidate us, they are trying to silence us, and they are trying to turn people against us. And they may start with the immigrants, then go on to the activists and the writers and comedians. But the point is that if we allow these attacks on immigrants to happen, it's only a matter of time before it happens to everyone else. This is everyone's fight. So we are here to make our message clear and turn reality right side up and speak truth. They can try to scare us. They can try to unleash violence on us. They can try to tear families apart. But the fact of the matter is that their policies are unpopular, that the people stand with us.
You guys better give me a goddamn super chat. I'm the only open chat at this protest. I'm the only open chat letting you see this shit. So give me a super chat.
They know that the vast majority of people are against this. When they provide tax cuts for the rich, we know this is deeply unpopular with the American people. When they deploy National Guards to our cities, when they destroy or try to erase Black history, at every turn they are met with the people in the streets saying no more. We have seen the fact that we are not alone. To say that we want an end to the deportations, an end to the raids, that we want ICE out of communities and full rights for everyone, we have to recognize that this is the majority opinion now. And we stand with millions of people across this country. We are the majority, and we have to remember that. So it is important that we continue to organize these millions of people across the country right now. And remember our power as a class, remember our power as workers, and remember that our unity and solidarity are absolutely essential in this moment.
Oh, thank you, Cece. I appreciate that.
Repeat after me.
All right, thank you. Now that somebody's giving a super chat, you can continue making
What kind of power? People power! Who's got the power? We got the power! What kind of power? People power!
Well, I remember you in the race. Don't forget.
Thank you, Gabby, for those powerful words and very real. This year, ICE has arrested more than 3,300 New Yorkers. Many have been held in deplorable conditions inside that building right there, without being allowed to change clothes, without adequate food, and forced to sleep on the floors. Shame, yes. And while court rulings have mandated that ICE maintains basic sanitary conditions, no one has actually been allowed inside to examine the conditions and ensure that ICE is actually complying. Earlier this month, a federal judge also escalated the urgency here, ruling that ICE can't continue its cruel practice of arresting people in courthouses. We cannot allow ICE to keep escalating its campaign of terror. So today our demands are clear. ICE out of New York. Say it with me. ICE
Out of New York. ICE.
ICE out of our courts.
ICE out of our courts. ICE out of New York. ICE out of our courts. ICE out of New York. ICE out of our courts.
We don't want any federal troops in New York, so hands off New York City. Hands off New York City. Hands off New York City. Hands off New York City.
Hands up, New York City. Hands up, New York City. Sorry.
And that we need to pass New York for all in Albany and the New York City Trust Act in New York City. Is Andres here? Yes. Okay, so now we're going to go to the next
My house
speaker.
is open.
Andres, a federal
It's open to
worker with
torches, so my house is
IFPTE Local 98
torches.
and organizing with the Federal Unionist Network. Let's give him a round of applause.
Fully come on the stage. God, cool. Now I made it. All right. First off, thank you guys for having me. My name is Andres Garcia. No, I am not related to the actor. If you know who that is, I wish I was, but I'm not. So I just want to give a shout out to all those laborers who sponsored this thing today. Federal Unions Network, CWA District 1, PCS CUNY, UAW Region 9A, and UAW
Please subscribe.
2325, 1199.
Only in this chat are you going to hear the most insane comments ever.
AFGE Local 39, 11, and other ones, New York City Central Labor Council, the United University Professional of SUNY, NYU Coalition of Labor Actions by Workers and Students, and anyone else signing, anyone else out there, thank you for showing up.
Free America. Oh, not.
The New York City subway system and showing up to work says a lot, and I've worked in the South Bronx. Back in May, when ICE agents across the country were given new quotas to arrest and intimidate immigrant communities, our union felt the impact directly. We share a building with ICE, and their campaign of terror unfolded right in our workplace. People, included elected officials, were assaulted and continue to be assaulted, and in the elevator banks that we use on a daily basis, even detained, sometimes right in front of the federal daycare that sits right over there at the lobby. Army Corps employees, the agency that I work for, were assaulted. Some of them were pushed, and some of them were just put in very bad situations where they were shoved in the corner of an elevator while ICE agents fought with someone else trying to get away. I personally, myself, have been intimidated by ICE. Within the first 2 days, I caught 3 agents staring at me and trying to identify me on their phone. Even though I walked in with my little Harry Potter ID tag, and I walked in through the employee entrance. And now, as because of the way I look and the way I dress, and I guess because of my fancy build, I gotta walk around, this isn't for a protest, I gotta walk around with a sign that says not ICE. Because when people come into the building to do whatever business it is that they're gonna come do, they mistake me for an ICE agent. They get in the elevator, they tense up, they become into this fight or flight mode. And either A, they're there and I explain to them that I'm not ICE, or B, they're with their lawyer, that the lawyer cuffs them in the back to protect them and give them a shield. And I have to explain to them that I am not an ICE agent, I'm just some guy working. It doesn't bother me, the kids, it doesn't bother me the adults. The adults explain it and and you can explain it, they understand. It bothers me as a father, the kids. Because the kids don't get it. The kids just see a big guy with an ID tag and they immediately convince that as a union, muffling and having them being arrested, no child should see these things. It was a small victory, but we won it. It's just true that when workers stand together, we can shape the policies that protect our communities. The presence of ICE in our workplace puts a constant target on us, as we were seeing yesterday. Last week, there was an anthrax attack, or there was an anthrax scare and a bomb threat. This all puts anxiety into the workers that just want to come here, do their job, and go home to their families, like myself. Our leadership, however, continues to downplay it and doesn't even give us any assurance that everything is safe. Till this day, till now, I still, and I hope they can hear me, I still have not received an email that said anything about the anthrax scare or the bomb threat that happened yesterday. That happened, last week. And I want to just close it because I know my time is running out. I want to close it on a personal note. As a father of a little girl who's as a father of a little girl who's on the spectrum of autism. Does this camera on me? Acetaminophen does not cause autism. My wife never took Tylenol to a pregnant. Thank you guys.
Thank you for those words. I'm sorry that you work with ICE agents in the same building. I cannot imagine what that would feel like, so I'm sorry about that and thank you for your words. Last week, we saw 11 elected officials engage in an action in the 10th floor of Federal Plaza, where ICE has inhumanely detained thousands of immigrant New Yorkers. I'm going to give them a moment to line up.
Oil mini ramp for mayor.
And while we have a lot of them here, we're going to hear from 3 of them who are representing all of them. So we're going to hear first from New York City Comptroller Brad Lander. Then we're also going to hear from Public Advocate Jemani Williams. And last we'll hear briefly from Jessica Gonzalez Rojas, Assembly Member.
No hate, no fear. ICE, you are not welcome here. No hate, no fear. ICE, you are not welcome here. No hate, no fear. UWA and our labor brothers and sisters, you are showing what it looks like to be a New Yorker in a dark time. And these are dark times when our taxpayers are paying for ICE agents to abduct our neighbors, to put them in cruel and inhumane conditions, and we are saying no more. So, I want to say thank you to everybody who was out here with me in Foley Square when I got arrested back in June. Thank you for that. Mostly I want to say thank you. Will you raise your hands if you have done court accompaniment, if you have shown up for your neighbors, if you have borne witness to their cruel abductions? Thank you for doing that. And I want to say a big thank you to all of these elected officials and the 100 of you who joined us in getting arrested in civil disobedience last week. Will you raise your hands if you're one of those people? Thank you for showing up then. Thank you for showing up now. I'm sorry to tell you, we are going to have to keep showing up because this morning, State Senator Gustavo Rivera and I were back at 26 Federal Plaza, where ICE agents brutally separated a family and then threw a crying wife to the ground so badly that she hit her head and had to go to the hospital. And we say, shame! 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 But here's the thing, we are not going anywhere. We are going to keep showing up until they stop abducting our neighbors. You know what it means to be New Yorkers. No hate, no fear.
No hate, no fear. ICE is not welcome here. No hate, no fear. ICE is not welcome here.
Peace and blessings. Love and light to everybody. My name is Jemani Williams. I'm your public advocate. I'm also standing here as a son of immigrants. I'm honored to be here with my colleagues. Many of you know our names. But I want to make sure all the people who are out there and anybody who's listening is empowered to step up. When you read of history, from Sophie Scholl in Germany to Martin Luther King I want to make sure that New Yorkers understand all you have to do is step up and do what you can with what you have where you are. The Most High is up there. My ancestors are up there. The future is waiting for us. They are saying, do not fail us in this authoritarian time that is feeding off fascism. We have an authoritarian president. And sadly, we have a mayor of New York City who is trying to comply and advance what you have. Because we stood up, in about 3 more months, we won't have that mayor anymore. So whatever you do, we have to keep fighting right now. We have to keep pushing forward. My daughter is here today. My smallest is not here. But I'm fighting for them and their children. We will win this fight. So before I close, turn to somebody and say, I am so glad you are here.
I'm so glad you're here. So glad you're here.
The light shines brightest in darkness. We are in some tough times, but we can be the light for the people in 26 Federal Plaza and the United States as a whole. Donald Trump, you will not win this war. We will win this war. We are on the right side of history. You will not kidnap our neighbors. We will be united. Immigrant, trans, black, white, everyone is united. No one let go of anyone's hand in this fight. Peace and blessing, love and light to you all.
Are we ready to get ICE out of New York? Are we ready to send them back to Washington, D.C.? Her arms and kidnapped by these brutal thugs was attacked, thrown to the floor in front of her children. Shame! Shame! Not under our watch! We are done with this administration and their cruelty. We will demand that ICE is out of New York, and we need to fight to make sure that we are passing laws here in New York that will protect our immigrant neighbors. Because we are all the child of immigrants. So we need to pass New York for all. We need to pass the New York City Trust Act, and we need to demand ICE out of New York. And I'm proud to stand here with my colleagues in the assembly, Tony Simone, Harvey Epstein, and I'll pass it over to Martínez, who was also there as we got arrested and bore witness to the horrors that were happening, because we have privilege to tell that story. We are all our ancestors' wildest dreams. Let's keep fighting for justice. Thank you so much.
I am so proud to be here with all of you guys. I am Assemblymember Marcela Martínez, and I am the first immigrant indigenous Peruvian in the New York State Legislature. I know that we have a lot of allies here, and we know that our immigrant brothers and sisters are afraid. So I want to send this message to them first. El miedo y la incertidumbre con lo que nos vemos obligados a vivir es lo que Trump quiere. Quiere que tengamos miedo, que nos escondamos. Pero ahora más que nunca debemos dar un paso al frente. Y no tengan miedo porque no están solos. Aquí estamos con ustedes. I have been fighting at the state level to pass New York for all. But the truth is, we're lacking some leadership. And so I'm going to ask you all to take out your phones and know that the one is our governor. Her number is 518-474-8390. Press 1 and leave a message. 518-474-8390. And tell our immigrant governor that we need her to stand up to Trump. We need New York for all to protect our neighbors, to ensure that there is safety. Right now, police upstate are being deputized to help this administration. And so we need to do our part. Este es el momento de alzarse, unirnos y pelear, porque este también es nuestro hogar. This is our time to stand up and fight. This is our home.
New York for all! New York for all!
New York for all! New York for all! New York for all! New York for all! New York for all! New York for all!
I want to thank all the elected officials here. I'm going to give you 30 seconds.
I have 30 seconds. I'm Tony Simone. I'm the Assembly member for the West Side. What's happening right now is un-American. I have a message to my fellow Democrats who are weak in the knees standing up for immigrants. We are all immigrants. I have a message from my Republican friends who cowardly give in to the fascists in the White House. We will grow in number. ICE is not welcomed in our city. Troops are not welcomed in New York City. We are one human family, and we demand that ICE get out of our city and stop kidnapping our fellow neighbors and immigrants, because we will come back again and again and again until we get you out of the White House.
Thank you so much to all of the elected officials here. Let's give them again a round of applause. There's many more electeds. We have to move on, but I just really want to thank from the bottom of my heart. I just want to say that New York for All not only stops all the collaboration between law enforcement in New York and the federal government, but it also makes our public buildings safe. Since this year, we have increased how many 287 agreements there is in the state of New York. Up to recently, it was, if I'm not mistaken, 6 or 7 across upstate, and 287G agreements allow the police, the local police, to act like ICE agents when they stop any person while driving or on the street. And this, yes, boom is right. And it's happening upstate New York, and we need to protect our farmers, our workers, our New Yorkers, our neighbors. So please call. Now I want to introduce to our next speaker. And don't worry, we only have 2 more speakers, and then we're going to start marching. I want to introduce to you Andrea Vasquez, the Secretary of the Professional Staff Congress. It's a union of professors with more than 30,000 faculty and staff members of the City University of New York. Andrea was also part of more than the 70 people who got arrested right
This is so beautiful. You are so beautiful. Let me see every sign up. Hold your signs up. Oh my God. Photographers, turn around. Take that picture. Take that picture. This is New York. You are beautiful. Thank you for being here today. I speak to you today as an elected union officer whose members have gone to the courts to support our immigrant neighbors every Friday since June. We and so many others have seen beautiful, ordinary individuals and families living in New York who just want to build a life for themselves and their families, thrust into a nightmarish future because of ICE. We've had many victories, despite how difficult ICE has made it for us and our neighbors to exercise our constitutional rights. And we must continue to bear witness in the courts because it is our right. Our unions, other unions are also taking action. Among them, NYSNA nurses protecting their members and patients. UFT teachers protecting students and schools. And laborers protecting non-citizen members. And so many other unions are here today. CWA, 1199, UUP, who else? Call out. 1010, okay. But many of of our activist allies and union members are not here. And it's not because of the weather. The fact is, some don't feel safe enough to come to a demonstration, much less the federal courthouses, or participate in an action of civil disobedience. Some non-citizens and people of color are among them, and that is real and it is understandable. These trepidations are, of course, the fault of our government and our failing democracy. But all of us can and must do some organizing in a building in Bushwick, a street in the South Bronx, or a community in Queens. We must do something that challenges repression. I have been absolutely amazed at the number of community organizations that are growing locally all over this city. And more New York City unions are saying no to ICE and no to federal troops in our town, our union town. But we and the people we're talking to when we return to our communities and our workplaces need to be asking ourselves an important and difficult question right now. What are we prepared to do as individuals and in the name of our union and organization to fight the vile assaults on our neighbors, our students, our patients, our parishioners, our co-workers? We must dig deep and ask the hard question, what can I do now? And what risks am I willing to take? And now is the time to bring these questions to everyone we know. Because under this administration, first they came after immigrant communities, then they came after federal unionized workers, and then they came after trans people, and they will continue, and they will come after all of us, unless we dig deep and find the will and strength and means to continue organizing. Those of us out here today must see ourselves as the organizers we need to be and build a movement that cannot be defeated. We understand that we're under attack because of the threat we pose as a multiracial, imperfect democracy and a source of union power and collective action. We understand we are under attack because of the threat we pose as the 99%, because we are the thinkers and the learners. We are under attack because of the threat we pose as believers in knowledge, science, change, and justice. But in whatever ways we are able, it is our honor, our right, and our responsibility to act and protest and organize in nonviolent solidarity. If we do not exercise these rights, they are all but gone. As activists, we're part of the millions of New Yorkers, citizens and non-citizens alike, who bring value and life and love to this city. So yes, the wonderful legislators fighting to pass New York for All and the New York City Trust Act need our support. But we, as the union rank and file workers, leaders and staff, and we, as unemployed workers, as contingent and part-time workers, we, as students, have a different role. We are and represent the many, and nothing takes the place of thousands and thousands of workers, family, and students in the streets of our city. A city we envision without ICE terrorizing our communities and without the threat of the National Guard running rampant in our streets. We must all be ready for a sustained and difficult struggle, and we have no time to waste. I know we are ready for this. I know we have the courage, and I know we will win. Because workers united will never be defeated. Workers unidos jamás serán vencidos. Unidos jamás será vencido. El pueblo unido jamás será vencido. Thank you, Andrea, and to all of the courageous professors and staff who stand with her. I am now going to introduce our last speaker, someone who actually I spent a lot of time with, thinking every day, how do we fight back and how do we answer to the moment? And so I'm very proud to introduce to you the President and CEO of the New York Immigration Coalition, Murad Awad.
When our communities are under attack, what do we do? You can do better than that. When our communities are under attack, what do we do? Thank you all for coming out tonight, and thank you for continuing to show up. This moment calls for every single one of us to stand up and fight, not just for ourselves, but for our neighbors. We are witnessing the ending of it. That's right. And we all must stand up and continuously fight back. Across the country, from LA to Illinois, all the way to Memphis and now in DC, we're seeing this administration use military force against its own people. In New York City, we are witnessing our people being tricked and trapped to show up to that building across the street from us and then detained and disappeared every single day. One of those people was a New York City high school student by the name of Dylan Contreras Lopez, who was ripped away from his family, sent to 5 different states, and now stuck in a detention facility in Pennsylvania. And now the Trump administration continues to threaten cities like ours and saying that they're going to send boots on ground, to the ground here. And we don't need that. People can't even afford groceries or how they're going to pay the rent next month. And instead of actually addressing the people's challenges, this administration continues to double and triple down on bad and horrifying policies. That's why we're marching today and every day thereafter to demand that our city and our state stand up and fight for all New Yorkers. At the state level, we demand that the New York For All Act get passed. At the city level, the New York City Trust Act gets passed. Even more so today, as we saw the Department of Investigations release a report saying that this administration has been colluding with ICE unlawfully. Now is the time to defend and protect New Yorkers. Enough with the cheap rhetoric. We need our elected officials to stand up and fight back for all of us. So, I want you to help me close out with a chant. And it goes something like this. We want justice, we want peace.
Justice, we want peace!
We want ICE off our streets!
We want ICE off our streets!
We want justice, we want peace!
We want justice, we want peace!
We want ICE off our streets!
We want ICE off our streets!
We want justice, we want peace!
We want justice, we want peace!
We want ICE off our streets!
We want ICE off our streets!
Thank you.
Thank you, Murad, and all the organizations that make up the New York Immigration Coalition, which is more than 200 organizations across the state. I also quickly just want to thank every single one of you who are here. We're about to walk off, but just a quick thank you to DSA, Indivisible, Brooklyn, Climate Defenders, NCLU, and many, many more. I'm going to ask you to line up behind the banner that was up here, the yellow one. That's going to be the one that's going to start us off. We're going to line up and we're going to go that way, and we're going to go around this block twice.
Glad I caught you.
Also,
How you
there's
doing?
going to be a moment somebody...
Did you see a picture I took of you?
Yeah. Appreciate you sending it to me. Very
where
sweet.
the
Thank
people who are
you.
going like this. That's what it means. That's where we're starting off.
Now we're gonna march,
Over
so
there.
I can just take one of your bags. I can take both of your bags if you want. I think they're gonna march like 2 blocks,
The beautiful
but everybody's gonna march.
very painful way in which lives have been, the beautiful lives and the painful
Do you
ways
enjoy
in
it
which
at all, or
they
is it just
were
kind of boring?
That's
That's good.
So if you see
Well, no, I feel bad. I don't want you to be bored. Okay, that's nice. I won't.
If you see that somebody's talking, please ask them to do the same thing.
That's good.
So that
That's
we can
good.
do a moment of silence. So when you see the fist up, please follow. Okay, please all start lining up. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you for being here. Thank you for protecting New Yorkers. Because
Well, cool. Not the most flattering photo, but no, that's all right.
I liked it because it had this, I don't know if you wanted to post
Yeah.
it, that's why I took it.
You can post it.
I thought you wanted to post it because it had that.
Oh, for me to post it? No, no, I'm not gonna post it. Well, I just don't really post that much.
Oh, that's why I took it.
Oh, that's sweet. Oh, thank you. No, yeah, I don't really post it that much.
You can go ahead and march if you want. I don't want to carry all these bags.
All right. Am I meeting you at this exact?
I'll be right here.
Okay, you sure you don't mind? All right, I appreciate it. All right. I said heart. I did a heart thing, but oh, you can. Well, I'll see you in like 5 minutes.
Come look at our phone.
Appreciate it. Cool. Oh, people are saying. So I guess we'll march and then probably call it a day. How you doing?
Hey, good. How you doing?
Good, thank you. I like the contrast. Two very different candidates. I got a little YouTube. I don't know if you want to say what website people should go on to support you guys.
No, that's okay.
No worries. Keep up the good work. People are a little icy here. No pun intended. That's funny. People are icy at the ICE protest. I am doing well, thank you. Guys, you ever give me a goddamn super chat? Cool. I'm not doing this for free. Kidding. I am. It's an important issue. We're letting the trolls talk their shit. They're allowed to do that. They're just seeing how stupid. It's the same shit over and over. It's me like when you let immigrants into your home, I let tourists into my home all the time. Thank you very much, bitches. Free Palestine, I agree. Release the Epstein files. That's something we could agree on. Here's a good view. That's the troll army. It's a strong troll army today, man. But hey, I'm the only one with an unmodded chat. You can say whatever you would like. When you say some stupid shit, it is good for it to be broadcast to know what everybody's saying. ICE on the street right now. Yeah, they might be. I'm telling you. Good luck. Why do these people want illegal immigration? Don't they know all the countries have immigration laws? Says somebody. Yeah, there's a process to get in, right? And people are even getting deported by them going through the legal process. And to say that we need to get rid of all of the immigrants, well, then you have no industries. You have nobody to do any of the work. I mean, Florida tried that. DeSantis tried to make it illegal to try to increase fines and punishment for hiring illegal people. And he quickly reneged because every single Florida business is like, this is horrible. So it doesn't help our economy. The thing is, it's like natives of America are having less kids. There's not going to be a population otherwise. So I don't, I know everybody likes a villain and they're the modern day villain, but it's not exactly accurate. We've always been a very diverse nation. So we're going to march to Federal Plaza. That's where all the hearings are happening. Well, this time you got some police escort. That's cool. They're not beefing. Police seem cool today. Taco is a con man. I don't know who Taco is. Good, blocking off the street. You know what I like about this area? It could be Cleveland. It could be Atlanta. This is the area that looks most like other cities. It's kind of nifty. Could be Winnipeg. Could be Mobile. Yeah, you got the same buildings. Could be Buffalo. Nice ice, baby. Dun, 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 dun. Well, everybody hates it. Everybody hates you guys. You think you're the loudest voices in the room, but there's a lot of opposition, and that's been seen in the numbers. Guys, please subscribe. Please sub, I'll be your Dom. How about that? Sub for Dom. Sub to me, sub to me, sub to me, sub to me. Sub it, sub it, sub it, suck it, like it, sub it, sub to me. Sub to me. Suck it, suck it, sub, sub. This guy will never be happy. I'm happy when I'm with your mom, Firewood. I'm really happy. So is she. Stupid. Ho ho! Got to go. Hey, hey! Ho ho! Got to go. Donald Trump has got to go! Hey! Ho ho! Donald Trump has got to go! Hey! Ho ho! Donald Trump has got to go! Hey! Ho ho! Donald Trump has got to go! Hey! 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 Ho! Donald Trump has got to go! Yes! Somebody says, yes! Donald Trump has got to go ahead as well. We're all the way absurd. All the way absurd. I've been enjoying your various comments. Bring some good humor to this. Dodge Boy got a deep throater. I even tried, but if you give me a large enough super chat, I will try on you. I am for sale. Check out my OF. You can buy ginger putes. Seriously, OF, ginger putes, 5 cents. 5 cents per pute, thank you. Hey, Style, nice to have you. Yeah, burns your ass, he's the president, don't it? Says somebody. No, it's fun to watch him fail and everybody turn against him because of Epstein. Trump is a keto, MAGA supports him. I agree with that.
locked up, suffering, kids who no food to eat, and it's tricky. You see this right here. Up here right here. Live right here. We see this over and over again. Human rights and foundation. People rights are founded. President Trump are founded people rights. ICE needs to leave.
Hell yeah. Hey, long time no see. How are you? You see it, Kate? Yeah, he rules. He does. He just got that cool. Damn, somebody's NYPD cop. Oh my damn. Sorry, I know that's not why we're here. Alright, anyway. Marching in the UN, feminized, and I don't know. I ain't feminine. I was NYPD. Biden was worried about the economy, the housing market, the crime rate, which all cut in half in the right direction. It's gotten worse. How's crime? Trump keeps sending these people saying crime has gone under control. He's been president for 8 months now. 9 months. Cities didn't get safer under his 9 months, did they? All this walking makes my feet sore. Ain't that the truth? Guys, please subscribe. Sub for Dom. You sub, I'll be your Dom. You sub, I'll be your sub. You can be my Dom. Think about it. Just sub now. Bitches, we got 9 people watching. The guy's got the old school camera. I love that. The brownie camera. Going way back. And this is the building where they do the immigration stuff. No fear! Immigrants are welcome here! Hey, hey! 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 No fear! Immigrants are welcome here! No fear! Immigrants are welcome here! Here they are, bitch. Alright, I'll stop with you, John Gabby. I'll do my best. I'll do my best. Man, I like your passion. Respect. I just want to ask you what brought you out tonight.
Hey, man. Guess what brought me out tonight, to be honest?
Okay.
I was told when Jamal Willis got arrested, he said something. He said, we were denied access to go in there and check on the condition of those people.
Right.
So if they can't go in there, something's not right.
Well put. Yeah, that's right here. Beautiful. Thank you. Oh, thank you for the super chat. That's very nice. Would you come to IAS protest next month? I was thinking about that, going to London to do it, yeah. So my mom's in Rome, so she would probably come and visit me. And probably pay for the ticket because she could see me. Yeah, hopefully I'll be in London for that. Is it easy? Is it easy to get weed in London? I have to think about that. If you know anybody who can sell me weed, then I'll go to London for sure. Show the baddie behind. There's that baddie cop. Damn, that's for you. Damn. New York's finest. I'm just having a good time. Aren't we all? See, we can all get along. Even these haters in the chat. We can all get along. Cop will bring world peace up ahead. My favorite. Damn. Alright. Sorry, I'm not going to do any more of that. Life is too comfortable for these folks. I don't think it is. I think it was pretty hard. Stupid ass. To the people! Power to the people! Nobody is illegal! More power to the people! Nobody is illegal! More power to the people! Nobody is illegal! More power to the people! Nobody is illegal! No one in the chat supports me. Yeah, they're fucking watching, bitch. And they're subbing. Suck it. You gay? Ask your dad. He'll tell you all about it. Without ICE, crimes will get worse. I disagree. Without ICE, we're all going to be on Fetty. I mean, with ICE, we will, not without them. Because white people do Fetty. If it's all just white people, it's Fetty lands. Sounds great. I'm not talking to you. I don't care. I'll talk to you wherever you want. ICE has a difficult job. They have an evil job. Yeah, it's hard being evil. That sucks. It's hard just like ripping people apart from the families that have been here for 25 years and contributing to the economy and actually haven't done anything illegal. Besides, of course, being here. But other than that. Guy in the orange just like Trump. I don't know what you guys are saying. So what if he's gay? You'll never know. You'll never know if I'm gay or not. Give me $50 super chat. I'll spread my cheeks wide open. How about that? They came to a country illegally. They had to know this was coming. A lot of them got here in the 80s, man. National Guard coming soon. Somebody says, smack your ass around. The Marines are coming with their little bitch-ass white outfits. Oh, when's the last time anybody gave a shit about the Marines? When they were like, when they banged Carrie Bradshaw in Sex and the City, that's the last time anybody gave a shit about the Marines. Great, you banged Carrie Bradshaw. Congratulations. You had sex with a horse. This dude's gonna get you. I love you. More ways than one. I'll tell you that much. Don't disrespect the USMC. They're alright. They just go on boats. I love their outfits. Josh talking smack. I'm always talking smack. This is the one protest stream where it's just gonna be a guy. It's gonna be some random guy overdubbing talking shit the whole time. And I'll talk shit about everybody in the chat. And I will start some shit with y'all's. Don't test me, biatches. To any of your business, who beds? It can be if you give me a high enough super chat. It could be you. You could be next. Give me a $500 super chat. How about that? Peaceful protesters, all right. Yeah, so much for the evil, angry protests. Oh my God. Oh, it's all Antifa. Not stupid. Nothing more annoying than a bunch of morons, says Heavy, chanting incessantly like idiots. Again, if you're accomplishing nothing but making people hate you. I think people hate you because you're deporting everybody's neighbors. Josh, oh great, thank you. All right, T. Are you going to the London thing, T? Cool. Also, shout out to Becky. Subscribe to Becky. Becky. I didn't see Becky. Subscribe. Shout out to Becky. Horrible camera work. Bitch, you try to do better. Get off your ass, stupid. Why don't you go and try to live in a country illegally? I did. I lived in Mexico illegally. It was great. Mucho chingón. I lived at your mom's house illegally. Oh, my fave. Fave. Oh, damn. Why are you in America then, you tell me? Because I go to different countries when I fucking feel like it's stupid. That's my, see, I have that privilege. My neighbors don't have that privilege. I've crossed into Canada, Mexico more times than I can count with ease. Go to China now. Favorite NYPD girl right there, Tam. Future wife. Legals getting sent back to base camp. I don't think that's what's happening here. Legals getting ice, somebody says. I think it's a lot of strong support. But hey, you know what? I'll say this. Shout out to the NYPD. They've been cool. They've blocked off some of the streets for the protesters. So, you know, we have to look at the reality is on the left, there's a lot of peaceful protesters, and a lot of these are peaceful. And to the credit of the right, largely the NYPD and law enforcement has been helpful in facilitating our right to protest. So, just to give credit on both sides for the reality of what it is. Guys, please subscribe, sub. I just want to film her the whole time. I'm not going to, but I want to. I'm glad this is peaceful, but you are wrong in this issue. New Yorkers love their crimes. I love crimes. Reporting for duty. Cool. Dude, I support what you and the protesters are doing. Thank you. I appreciate it, Chris. Chris, it's nice to have some support. There's a lot of fuckers in these comments. A lot of dickwads. Well, I knew that. And listen, I've gone to a lot of political events on both sides, have interesting conversations with conservatives, with progressives. But I have a fair amount of subscribers who are conservative and a fair amount who aren't. They be talking shit today. That's all right. It's an open chat, open forum. Speak and we shall see how stupid you sound. I love being the victim too. I love being the victim. Redheads are trying to assert their place in victimhood, and I think we're getting there. What is this about? This is about Depends. I'm advertising Depends in case you have an accident. No, okay, this is an ICE protest. We reported White Snake's chat. Oh, yeah, you guys are talking about baseball. Block doors, something. I'll be in the UK all of October. All right. See, cool. Real shit. Yeah, what are they doing besides disrupting people's ability to earn money? They aren't. This is after work. Do they have jobs? I guess they know. No, I ain't got no job. I do this shit because I don't want to actually fucking work, bitch. Because I'm smarter than you. I don't have to work. You do. So suck it. Fuck your jobs. Round and round, I get around, round, 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 I get around. Round, 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 I get around. I get supported by ICE on the same old shit. I come to protest me and they wait outside. Get around. Oh. Wifey. Woo-wee. Sorry, I gotta stop. Keep it legal. You're watching too, you're a grifter. Rawa, cool, I have a shepherd. Where's this at? Downtown New York City, where it all happens. Got some ICE supporters here, that we do. It's probably 65% of the chat. In this chat, 65% is pro-ICE. I am not. She was hot, right? I gotta do my job though. I cannot turn this camera, and I gotta turn the camera this way. Down with Soros, down with illegals, somebody says. I like illegals. Why is it good to have illegals? Because we need a labor force. And we haven't made them legal like we used to, which is a much easier, streamlined process. That's why. Biatch. You're an idiot. Your mom thinks I'm very smart. Thank you very much. Lock up Soros and such, says Emma. I'm not a fan of Soros. Who'd the kid go for? Abedin, right? Love Huma. I'm gonna run out of battery soon. So I gotta exit. Subscribe, guys. Be my sub. Be my sub. I'm gonna leave in 5 minutes. Because battery's about to die. I love you. Please subscribe. I think we're gonna end this. Love you all. You guys support labor. Oh, thank you for the chest, ET. Very kind. Cheap bastards, Dodge. I know, a few bucks is worth the 8-10. Hey, how many people are gonna crack jokes like I do, right? I'd like to think we have a good time here. Please subscribe, guys. All right, au revoir, guys. Love you all. Please subscribe. Bye-bye.